friend group because I was like, they were all like, nah, I'm gonna go to that. So I'm like, all right, cool, that's fine. I'm gonna go because fuck you guys.
Yeah.
So we went on riverboat. Super fun. Seeing just random people talk about what they do now. Like it was kind of like refreshing in a sense. Like, oh man, like, you know, some people made it out, you know, pretty okay, you know, and like some people maybe didn't, but they're still doing okay. Like, you know, like everyone's doing pretty solid. Just like reassuring, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, I don't know. We wanted to talk about Memphis some more, but I think that's gonna be the conclusion of the reunion part. When we got off the boat, we dipped real quick, and then went to Dill's house.
So basically, what you're saying is it was a really uneventful
What?
reunion.
Not uneventful.
Nobody
in a
got
sense.
tore up. Nobody.
No, some people got tore up. But I was thinking that at the same time, I was like, oh, this might be like, I don't want to, you know, I usually don't give a fuck about offending people,
Right.
but particularly with what I'm about to say, I don't want to offend anybody. I felt like with our profession, we get to kind of cut loose, I guess, pretty often.
Mm-hmm.
And especially with our extracurricular activities, including this, we get to do basically what we want when we want.
Right.
And some people, I feel like, like I said, I don't want to offend anybody, but it's like this was their, their night out, for like since a while ago, you know, or it's been a minute since they got to go out and have fun, whether it be like from kids or, you know, just work or life, just life in general. I don't know, like life moves a lot slower in the South. That's just the way it is. But yeah, I mean, it was like it was definitely like eye opening to see what life could have been and how it could have played out if we would have stayed. Like, cause I know kind of what I would have been doing if I would have stayed.
Yeah.
But
I think about that shit all the time.
yeah, it's just like and like I don't know, like it's weird and eye opening and I don't know, and like at the same time makes me miss it a lot.
Yeah.
Cause like we were there and I'm seeing people that I went to middle school with, you know. And I'm like, oh shit, like how are you? You know, and we don't talk. You know, like how are you? Like what are you doing? Like what is your life like? And it was cool to see like those people,
Yeah.
are having the life that they want.
For sure. It's funny, like I genuinely get fascinated by people who do something different than I do, and I like hearing the ins and outs of what they do. I don't know if it's a storyteller in me that wants to hear other stories because I don't know them or I'm curious in them. Mm-hmm. And I hear a lot of that out here. Like I hear a lot of people doing different things, and I guess for me when I was in the South, it's like all the stuff that I could have done didn't really appease me or whatever. It didn't like make me feel like I would be happy if I continued on that road and did that. And so like it has nothing to do with like all the people that chose to do things in the South and whatever. I'm sure there's opportunities for everybody out there who wants to do something.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me and I guess for you too, it's just like it's like one of those things that we had to do.
Yeah.
You know.
And I mean, it also got me thinking that like, am I at this point where I don't give a shit about proving something to myself anymore? Like, because that was a big driving force.
Yeah.
In coming
sure.
out and doing this was like, I want to prove to myself I can do it. You know, like I don't know anybody else that's gonna try this. I want to try it. You know, and I mean, I feel like I've accomplished more than I thought I would, honestly, in the time that I've been out here.
Yeah, you done a lot.
Yeah, I mean, in 5 years, I mean,
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean it's not that bad, dude. 5 years, not that long.
Yeah.
I mean, 15 years ago, World Trade Center. That seems like forever ago.
Mm-hmm.
5 years ago, not that long ago. You know. I'm just saying, like this was recent. Like yesterday was 9/11.
It was.
All right, so what I'm saying is, 5 years. That seems like forever ago to me, because I was in middle school.
Yeah.
When I graduated college, seems like not that long ago at all. Mainly because I was been chilling.
I just, I don't know, for some reason I thought that was funny that that's a milestone that you wanted to bring up.
Well, it just popped up yesterday, and I was like, oh wow, 15 years. That's pretty crazy. Oh, all right.
That's great. Oh, I'm gonna yell. Yeah, I know. And that's the thing that kind of like runs in everybody's mind out here, that like once you've done what you came to do, or at least if you have enough of what you've done to start something else, going where you're comfortable is a lot more, I don't know, appropriate for you. Like, cause like staying out here and raising a family is kind of weird to me.
Yeah, me too.
So like I don't know if I would do that. I don't know if I'd stay and like try to raise a family.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. That's all I'm saying. Is like, shout out to all those people that are doing what they want to do back home. You know, and it was great seeing them. I wish you would have got to see your class, and Meg would have got to see hers, because I think it would have been interesting, especially to talk about. But yeah, it was cool. It was cool seeing everybody. It's fun. I wish we had got to get crazy together, because that would have been really fun. But that would be for the 10th anniversary. Or no, 15th. 15th.
Did they do that?
I don't know.
The 20th?
Maybe. We'll see.
Oh, that's when that midlife crisis hits.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Everybody be doing weird shit. But anyways, we also want to talk about other shit with Memphis. Memphis changed a lot since we were there.
Yep.
Like regularly.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, Overton Square is a completely different world now.
Mm-hmm.
They redid so much shit there. There's all this brand new bars, the Rue Bus,
Yeah.
the Memphis made breweries there, tap room. Boy went. Shout out to them. Really good, actually. And I appreciate the fabrics you guys use on these shirts. You know, I'm all about these fabrics these days. I don't fuck with like these thick fabrics and whatnot. But anyway, getting all Kanye with it. I don't fuck with this fabric, man.
Oh,
That was my Kanye.
that's a good kind of.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Well, it sounds more like Mike Tyson, but
Hey, well,
I like
there was some spit in my mouth, so.
well,
On the
let's-
list. So, yeah, I don't know. Memphis has changed a lot. Like it's more. I feel like more college friendly.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the blue the Tiger Lane is there now.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'll say this about Overton. When we lived there, it was like not popping, but like there were some things there. Like there was a movie theater if you wanted to go. There was, you know, pizza place, whatever. And they kept saying that they were gonna like revamp it or whatever. Because back in the '70s,
it was cracking.
It was cracking. I did a documentary on it. Did I tell you about that?
Yeah,
Memphis
we
Memoirs.
talked about.
On the podcast?
No, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't feel like it's a full topic.
Okay. Well, I mean, basically, it used to be popping, and everyone always wants to know why that. Like, there's a yellow caution. No, the yellow caution lights in the street. You know that? Like when you go.
Oh yeah, when you're going down.
Yeah.
What
And it's like
Madison or something.
Yeah. Apparently, that was for people walking across the street in the '70s, like because it was so popping, you know.
Yeah, and it's getting there.
Yeah, and it wasn't. And people were like, "Why do we have to slow down? There's no fucking person walking."
Yeah,
across the
there's
street.
no one here. Like,
And now it's like a big deal.
but now they got all these new bars. The Rue Bus. You been on the Rue Bus yet?
Nope.
Do you know about the Rue Bus?
Mm.
So the Rue Bus is this bus, costs like $1 or $2 or something, and it takes you to. So you're in Overton Square, right?
Right.
There's like different stops that it has, and it does a loop, It takes you down to like Young Avenue Deli in like the
Nice.
Cooper Young area. It just goes down the street
Nice.
and loops it, and you can drink on the bus.
Ooh.
It's for drunk people. It's amazing.
Dude.
Me, Adam, me and your boy Adam, and young Chase Porter, who was on our first episode this season, attended the Root Bus one night.
Ooh.
And
Wait, when you
how
were down
come?
this week?
No. When
This
we
is
were there
all
for we were there for a while. We were on a show. But how come your boy just got random beers from people from a cooler on the bus? Because I was just like, hey, what's up with them beers in there? They were like, you know, all right. So when you call somebody out like that, you should do this, by the way. Pat's advice column. Here you go. If you're ever on somewhere where you can get a free drink and you think you can, just ask.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's going to happen. The person's going to freeze up, they're going to get weird, and they're just going to hand you one because they don't know what to do. So go ahead, just say, hey, how about that beer?
Yeah.
And you'll get some free beers out of it. So that happened to me, Chase, and Adam on the Rue Bus. And we were already blasted. But I mean, we're on this bus and it'll take you around or whatever. But regardless, they're putting Memphis Ballet is going to be over there now, across from the movie theater. They got the Playhouse is over there now. Well, it's always been over there, but they revamped it like a few years ago, I think. They got a fuck ton of new bars, a bunch of cool coffee shops now. I mean, that whole area has been like hip, I guess you could say, for a while. But like,
Sure.
Some people say Midtown is Memphis, but it's, I mean, it's the heart of it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Like, the young folks go there. You know, it is what you would say if you went out in a college town, like a real college town, where that's the only thing in this, like a city that triples in size when the students are in town, that type of shit. That's what that area of town is. Like, that's what they needed for it to feel young.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I mean, there's a bunch of cool shit down there now. Like, they're just redoing so much shit. Like, a lot of stuff downtown, and in the neighborhoods in downtown, of the Bonner and stuff are getting all redone, and there's like all this nice property to be had, you know.
Yeah.
But it almost makes me think like, yo, I could fuck with this. Like, this is way better than when it was when we were here, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
But you know, it's still got a minute to go, so we'll see how it works out.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll grow in cities.
I know it, right?
I know my hometown be growing. Actually, my stepdad, my stepbrother just bought a building on the main street of Wiggins, because my stepdad does wood turning. He like makes bowls and shit out of wood, and so they bought the building. They like rent out part of it to other people, and
Really?
he has like a whole gallery for his stuff, so people can come by it. So that's pretty cool. That's new in their lives.
Hell yeah, that's super
That's
cool.
dope.
So before we get into our last topic, there's a couple of things to talk about. Next episode, we're going to talk about, we're going to figure out more information, but one of my cousins got diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and we're going to figure out where the family would, if you want to donate or something, like, this kid is only 15, like, no person that young should have cancer at all. I mean, we kind of grew up with this, with St. Jude being in town, and it's just sad, you know. Like, nobody young should have to go through something like that. But we're gonna figure out more about it, and that's gonna be like a full blown thing. Next episode, we're gonna try to help out as much as we can. But you know, our voices are our extent of help, basically. So as far as those extend is as far as we can go, you know. But we're gonna help out as much as we can with that. Also, I was thinking, this is way off topic and a little more upbeat.
Okay.
But Drew, I put my hand on Drew earlier, like this, and is this shit not warm as fuck?
Yeah.
So is your boy an X-Men?
Ooh, this is a great topic.
Like, legit, was I born to be some kind of X-Men? Like, is there gonna be some kind of eclipse, and then I can be like, flame on?
Now you're talking about heroes now.
No.
That's what happened in Heroes.
I know,
BBC.
that one dude. Yeah. I know, but I'm just saying, like, is there gonna be some kind of world event where a bunch of people get turned into X-Men?
I think you slowly progress in it. I think most X-Men happen
Do you think?
at puberty.
Do you think it's in the foretold? Do you think I'm involved?
Dude, it's a possibility. You had remember this. You had 4 toes,
That's true.
and other side they webbed, and you was a swimmer.
That's a true story.
In high school. So, you know, you beat the odds. They told you, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, when the shit with my knee happened, they told me that I wasn't gonna run anymore. I was like, fuck you.
Yeah.
So obviously that didn't happen. They wrong.
He run it all the time.
X-Men. So
He's an X-Men.
So anyways, we were just bullshitting around earlier and thought about that. But
Bruh, a living radiator.
But yeah, for legit though, that's why we're talking about the fabrics. I can't fucking no thick fabrics. Too hot all the time. Don't even sleep with sheets on. Like, bro, just put me on something that's soft. I'm like a cat. Put me on a soft surface, and then I'm good. Just rolling into it. But no,
Get that firelight in your blood, bro.
yeah.
That's why you be.
Yeah, maybe. That's probably truth, actually. Actually, it's way worse when I had beers or anything else. Like, liquor. Have fun sweating your body out, because that's happening.
What? Do you feel hot or do you just radiate heat? Do you like?
Alright,
So like right now, do you feel hot?
Yes. I'm hot right now. I mean, maybe because I have a beanie on.
Possibly.
Yeah, but I think that may have a factor into it too, because like, I don't think there was a day that I took off my beanie from middle school all the way to college.
Yeah. Bro,